Welcome back to What the Flick. I'm Matt, that's Christy, that's Alonso. A lot of new trailers dropped this week because there's some big movies, especially, what is it? Wrinkle in Time, opening this week. Right. And there's a big trailer that's gonna drop with that people are gonna see in the theaters. It also is online. And then a couple of new TV trailers, but the movie trailer we're going to talk about first is Christopher Robin, which is kind of...
Not to be confused with last year's Goodbye, Christopher Robin.
Right, which is what, kind of a live action long sequel to Winnie the Pooh?
It's like a really wholesome version of Ted.
I was thinking the same thing.
Right?
Because he reaches up and touches his face.
I know.
And they're buddies.
Let's take a look at it. Yeah. Let's take a look at it really quick.
Called an emergency meeting this weekend. I promised my wife and daughter I'd take them away this weekend, sir. We need to cut 20%. You promised these people good jobs, and I thought you'd do anything for this company. Well, have a good time.
There's a bear.
There's a bear.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
You don't see it in that clip. There's a bear.
This is sort of the Venn diagram of like the Disney live action version of its cartoons meets the not Right Said Fred. What's that movie called?
Right.
I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt.
No. The movie with Phoebe Cates where Drop Dead Fred. Drop Dead Fred, where the kid's childhood friend comes back to life.
Yeah, there's also
work with me on this, will you?
You dug deep for that.
Also feels a little bit like a similar vein to Finding Neverland, a little bit. Right, like
a little. Actually, Goodbye, Christopher Robin is more Finding Neverland because it's about the author and about the real life stuff that inspired the blah blah blah. This actually, why I'm interested in this movie is that it's written by Alex Ross Perry.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's interesting.
When they announced it, I'm like, is this a joke? Alex Ross Perry, who is I'm super talented, I'm a big fan of, but
now give us some examples of stuff he's written.
This is a guy who did The Color Wheel and Listen Up Philip and Queen of Earth. Like really dark, really adult indie films, and not the kind of person that I would expect that Disney would go, oh yes, please revive one of our beloved childhood properties.
No, but also, can I tell you what else he did? He did a movie called Nostalgia, which opened earlier this year, starring John Hamm and Catherine Keener.
No, that's not him.
Yes, it is.
No, that's Mark Pellington.
No, but didn't he write it?
I'm going to check.
Anyway,
I think he read it. It's also a movie that's like super sentimental that you would not expect would come from Alex Ross Perry, who has a deeply black heart.
You're right. He did write it. I stand corrected.
I know because I wrote about it for RogerEbert.com. The information's in my brain somewhere. Thank you.
What I'd love to see, I don't think this is going to happen, but based on what the movies you're talking about from Alex Ross Perry, you wonder, are you going to get into the fact that Christopher Milne, as he grew up, was really resentful of the fame that his father had achieved and the success of those books because it kind of capitalized on his childhood.
Well, that's the thing, though. That's what Goodbye, Christopher Robin is about. Like this kid goes to boarding school and everybody's like, "Oh, you're Christopher Robin. Let's throw you down the stairs." But this is
awful.
That's verbatim.
No, that's the thing. What happens in the movie? But this, I'm wondering if this is Christopher Milne or if it's the fictional Christopher Robin from the books.
Well, we'll see.
In either way, he's having a midlife crisis.
We should mention is Jim Cummings doing the voice, who also did it in that really lovely Winnie the Pooh.
Which is
oh my God! Go see the Winnie the Pooh movie from a few years ago. If you didn't see it.
We need to move on to our next one, though. Next one is a TV trailer for a reboot of the series that's going to drop on Netflix for Lost in Space.
For impact.
Is another Lost in Space, apparently.
Yes.
They're lost in space again.
There was a movie in the 90s
with Gary Oldman, actually.
Yeah, Gary
Oldman.
Academy Award winner and Academy Award winner William Hurt.
Right.
And
so
nobody saw it.
So in this movie, we have Molly Parker, who people will know from
House of Cards.
House of Cards as the mother, as Mrs. Robinson.
I remember her as Molly
Maureen
Parker
Robinson
from Kissed, the movie about the woman who likes to have sex with corpses. It's a great movie.
Here's why I'm excited about this.
Exactly.
There's a soft spot for the old show. It's super campy. This one's not supposed to be campy. The thing that I'm most interested in is Parker Posey as Dr. Smith.
That's the only reason I'm here.
I am dying to see her do, oh, the pig.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, you tell me you're remaking Lost in Space, and I'm like, whatever, fine. You tell me you have cast Parker Posey as Dr. Smith. That going in, sorry, I did it again. That is going into the watch list, like top of the thing.
Right. I think a successful Lost in Space depends on a really good Dr. Smith.
Also, when she stretches beyond the comedy that she's known for, she makes really interesting choices ordinarily. So I don't know that she would take the time to do something like this if it weren't really solid.
Absolutely, yeah, no, I trust her taste, but also like it's a bold casting choice because you don't immediately think of her, but as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh yeah.
That sounds cool.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
And then Toby Stephens is also starring. People will know him from Black Sails. He was also the Bond villain in Die Another Day. Gustav Graves.
That's a while ago.
So yeah, I know, but he's been in Black Sails more recently. Captain Flint.
The effects look very cool.
Yes, should be fun. All right, the last one we're going to look at is a quick teaser trailer for Luke Cage Season 2.
Yo, I'm Luke Cage. I ain't no joke. You can't burn me, you can't blast me, and you definitely can't break me. I ain't no joke. You wanna test me? Step up. I'm right here. Get paid, black man. Get paid.
I'm really excited about this one.
I never saw Luke Cage Season 1. Will I be lost?
No.
Well, we don't know. We haven't seen Season 2 yet, but you should.
So first season.
This is our reward. This is our reward for having sat through all of the Defenders.
Yes.
The new season of Luke Cage.
The first Luke Cage season is terrific.
Yes.
It's one of the best Marvel Netflix shows that we've had so far. I absolutely loved it. Defenders, not so great. This one, this particular trailer strikes me as something like an ad for maybe we're going to get Luke Cage as the hero for hire thing that the comic is known for. Luke Cage goes on to open up a business where he's basically kind of a private detective, but more like private hero. You need somebody, you need a hero to do something, pay him, and he'll take care of it. And that feels like with him talking to the camera, like, oh, okay, this is his ad. This is his local ad where he's telling people, yeah, I'm available. You need somebody? I'm here.
No, you don't have to sell me on Luke Cage Season 2. I loved Luke Cage Season 1. I'm in. I'm excited about Jessica Jones Season 2. Maybe not Iron Fist Season 2.
That would need some fixing.
But other than that, I'm enjoying the Netflix Marvel things. Give me more Daredevil. I was not the biggest fan of Punisher, but I'm going to give it another try.
How many shows are there? Good Lord.
Well, so on Netflix, there's 5 different ones so far.
Different Marvel shows.
Well, Defenders is all of them put together. Right. So it's actually not Punisher, but it's Defender, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage.
So it's like an Avengers for the TV.
Yes, and then there's the Punisher, and then there's other shows. There's the Runaways, which is on Hulu.
On Hulu.
There's there's a few more.
And obviously, once Disney initiates their own streaming thing, which they keep threatening to do,
they may move all those.
This may all become moot, and it'll all go to them.
Do they all cross-pollinate one another's shows?
Yes.
On Netflix, yes.
On Netflix, they do.
On Netflix, they do. But the Netflix shows don't impact, say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. over on ABC and vice versa. But again, once it all goes under the Disney umbrella, who knows?